City Council will consider action related to above-ground oil or petroleum tanks. That's at tomorrow's council meeting.
And the topic has brought much debate since American Tank and Vessel proposed building a petroleum storage facility in Africatown back in 2013.
The vote will be to give a Planning Commission subcommittee some extra time to review findings related to a lengthy study.
Fox News reporter Hal Sherrick joining us live from Government Plaza to bring you up to speed. So, Hal, they're reviewing studies, right?
That's right, Lenise. The subcommittee is taking a look at a year-long review done by a Citizens Advisory Board that was put together by appointees from the City Council and former Mayor Sam Jones. Their task was to go out into the community, to talk to residents, to hear concerns from residents and from businesses, and then report back to the City Council. Now, because the possibility of above-ground oil or petroleum holding tanks sparked such a controversy, more time has already been given, and now the council's being asked for even more time. The topic has brought much debate since American Tank and Vessel proposed building a petroleum storage facility in Africatown in 2013. The company withdrew the proposal last September amidst controversy over the location. That site is off Paper Mill Road, bordering the historic Africatown neighborhood, and less than 1,000 feet from Mobile County Training School. Another site that's been considered is property behind the GM&O terminal in downtown Mobile. Since then, the City Council created the Citizens Advisory Board to determine the community's interests.
We wanted to make sure at every step of the way that we were hearing from everybody who might be affected by what the council ends up doing in terms of zoning with respect to these above-ground storage tanks.
They were given 180 days to report back. At the end of that period, the deadline was extended an additional 180 days. Their comprehensive findings were brought back to the City Council, who gave them to the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission formed a subcommittee to review those findings and make recommendations for changing the zoning ordinance back to the Commission. City Councilman Joel Daves says something this important takes time.
There has been an opportunity over that extended period of time for multiple opportunities for folks, for citizens, for residents, for businesses to give input to the City Council and to the Planning Commission.
Dave says there are competing interests on the subject, and they both deserve proper consideration. The Port of Mobile is the economic engine of the city and must be allowed to attract new business. But the safety and well-being of residents who live nearby must also be addressed.
We want to have a zoning grid that takes into account all of these different competing interests and can be maintained without very much change over a long period of time, so that everybody, both the residents and the business interests, know what the deal is and can operate accordingly.
City Council President Gina Gregory told me today that if the vote does not pass tomorrow, that everything would revert back to the process that's in place now. The Planning Commission is already considering new zoning regulations for above-ground storage tanks as it stands now. Reporting live at Government Plaza, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.